Hello and welcome to another round. I am the ultimate rookie. And before today's round, I would just like to sincerely send my thank yous and appreciation to everyone who tuned into my previous video. Got over 2,000 views and we're pushing for 200 subscribers as well. So really appreciate all the love shown to that one. And we will have videos coming up at least for the next 3 weeks of content. I do have really excited with what's coming up. I've played some good golf over recent times and yeah, really looking to improve my camera work and improve equipment as I get along further. So today again we are at the County Dora golf course. 24 handicap for the 18 holes, but it is just going to be 9 holes today. It was just on a bit of a whim that I played this one evening. It was lovely weather, you can see glorious sunshine. The wind is very in and out at the minute, there's absolutely no wind, but it is a bit temperamental in later holes and it does get up a little bit. But here we are, it is going to be the usual poor start for myself, missing the bogey putt, and it is going to be a double bogey on hole number 1. So today I'm sporting a lovely Fanta bucket hat, and it's not really merch, it is an Ultimate Rookie hoodie that I've had made just for myself, and yeah, you cannot buy them anywhere, so don't even try. The second hole, the drive was pretty good, but it did just fade off into the rough. The fairways have just recently been cut in spots, but not totally. There are holes where it is still quite long on the fairways, and I do manage to salvage this hole with a really good chip. And as you can see, some lovely putting work today, par to just be +2 through 2 holes as we go on to this uphill 299 yarder. I've been doing really well with this hole recently. As long as I can keep my drive in play, it is usually, more often than not, just a pitching wedge. 112 yards. I didn't quite get all of the drive. It did actually roll slightly back down the hill, but managed to avoid the bunker, and another lovely pitching wedge up over the crest of that hill and onto the green for my first green in regulation for this round. Again, like I said, got plenty of work to do camera wise. A lot of improvement to do, and that was very close to being a birdie, but I will absolutely take a 2-putt par, not a problem at all. The tee has slightly been moved up for the 4th hole, par 3. It is just 100 yards exactly, slightly downhill as well, so it is a utility wedge off a very short tee, but of course managed to carry it over the back, and the second shot had to be up the hill. It's a blind shot really, and got too much on it. So a very long putt for par, just looking for a lag putt at this point to try and get it close. It did come up shorter than expected, so just confirmation that I do manage to land the bogey putt to be +3 through 4 holes. On to the 5th end, the par 4, really inconsistent with this hole, and today it's going to be tougher than maybe I expected. The drive just faded off to the right, which you are able to do on this hole. There is a lovely bit of fairway that just snakes around to the right and then to the left, but that shot is followed by a lovely hook which does just bounce right up the hill and very close to the out of bounds section. So it is 69 yards downhill, another utility wedge, and I did manage to land it on the green, but it rolled right over the back, and again still plenty of improvement to do camera wise. Don't really see where that rolls, but it just rolls way past the hole. Not even a par putt opportunity on this hole. It is just going to be a bogey. realistically though, it is just going to be a lag to get it very, very close. Good lag putt, and it is going to be a tap-in double to take me to +5 through 5 holes. Moving on to the 6th then. The tees have been slightly moved around, 368 yards. It was an absolute beautiful drive there to the right hand side of the bunker, which is exactly where you want to be. Didn't quite get all of it, but 191. Managed to get all of this 5-iron, so much so that it just came up just a little bit short of the bunker. Doing my best to avoid the dog walker to the left there, just chipping it over the bunker, making sure it is on the green, and I do have an opportunity for par. Again, a longer putt than I would have hoped for, but I will absolutely take it. The putt again, not quite as close as I'd hoped for, but tidying up with the bogey to be +6 through 6. Now these last 3 holes really impressed with how I played, managed to get really into the swing of things. This is probably the best drive off the tee here, just perfect placement, which is what I hope for more than anything else. It's good to get maybe a couple hundred yards down the fairway, but yeah, placement is exactly what I'm looking for. Just closer to the green, there is a couple of bunkers that I just kind of took out of play here by playing up the left hand side, and there's a bunker on the right hand side of the fairway. But a beautiful 8-iron as well. Again, not quite close, but getting that green in regulation really makes a difference. This is slightly downhill as well, this putt. It is for birdie. You can see the breeze managing to pick up very slightly, and it will be picking up in the next couple of holes. A beautiful putt, but it just managed to lip out. I thought I was going to be picking up a rare birdie, but again, a 2-putt par I will absolutely take your hand off for as we move on to the 438-yard par 5. Again, just trying to keep the ball in play. There is water just to the right there. The fairway slopes down into the water, just kept it short of it this time. 240 yards remaining. Been hitting the 5-iron quite well, so I thought I would just play it safe, try and get it up on the crest of that hill. It is going to be a slight hook into the rough, but with only 90 yards remaining, the utility wedge from the rough is not something that I'm really worried about too much. I've been hitting the utility wedge quite well recently. A little bit of a chunk on this one, and it is a little bit blind. There's just a mound right in front of me, but the shot is actually really good. A lovely little fist bump there, and a good shot of the ultimate rookie jumper. So this is a really good chance at birdie. It is actually slightly more uphill than you can see on the video, and I just absolutely fluffed it. Another 2-putt par is fine with me, but really good chance at birdie there, and I just did not take it at all. Now probably one of my favourite holes on the course, the par 3 9th. I've hit some really good shots into this, and with the wind picking up, I have to take that into account. But another beautiful shot, and again for the 3rd hole in a row, I do have an opportunity at birdie. Again, slightly uphill, but it just didn't break. And another 2-putt par to give me +6 for those 9 holes. So if we have a little look through that, a 6 a couple of times there on the 1st and on the 5th, so 2 double bogeys. But the really impressive thing is those 5 pars. Absolutely delighted with that. Delighted to be +6. If I played the back 9, average would be 12 over, and that is just absolutely incredible scoring for me. So again, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you for everyone who is subscribing. And I will see you next week.